Hi, my name is Tara. I've used the Opte wand for a couple months now, and I want to show you some tips and tricks. I have hyperpigmentation. I have a lot of sun damage. When I was young, I laid out in the sun way too much with baby oil and the foil deflector, the whole bit. And now I'm in my 40s, and now I'm kind of paying the price. But the funny thing is, since I've been using Opte, people always comment on that they think my skin looks beautiful. So I want to show you kind of my secret weapon here. So the first thing you do is you're just going to take the Opte wand out of the cradle, and you want to use the full face tip. So it's the tip with the wider mouth, and then you're just going to put it on to the top, and you're going to see the blue light come on, and that means it's ready to go. So I always start on the right side of my face. I'm right-handed, so it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to go slow. So since I have hyperpigmentation, so I have kind of freckles all over, I really kind of cover every aspect of my face. So I'm going to start on my right, and I go really slow when I do it. And this is important because you're going to get better coverage the slower that you go. And you know it's working when you hear the clicks. So can you hear those clicking sounds? That means it's detecting the spots, and it's spraying the serum just right where you need it, right on top of the spots. So you can hear a lot of clicks because I have lots of spots. So you want to press really softly too. You want to make sure you don't see your skin buckle. And you want to take long, sweeping motions, kind of like you're vacuuming your carpet. So right around here, I'll start just working on my nose. See that red spot right there? So I'll start working my nose from here. I get under my eye, because I've got dark circles too. And right around my nose, I was kind of pinch it off to the side a little bit. Sometimes that red spot is a little bit extra there, so you might have to kind of rub that in just a bit. And then I'll start kind of just moving it down the side of my nose, and the side of my cheek here. And then what I do is I start going across my chin, across my jawline, because it's just a long, nice kind of sweepy motion that I can take. So I'll start here and just start going all the way around. I don't like to take the short strokes. It just takes more time. Go all the way across here. I have a lot of spots on this side. This is my left side, it's where I drive. The side kind of faces the sun when you drive, so it tends to get more sun damage. So then on this side, I tend to tilt my head to the right a bit, and I kind of start going diagonal. For whatever reason, it just seems like it's easier from an ergonomic standpoint when I do it this way. Go under my lip here. This always kind of reminds me like I'm shaving. So I'm going to start doing the diagonal motions here. This again, kind of tilt my head to the right. And again, going really, really soft. You want to see that blue light at all times. You don't want to press too hard into your skin. You don't want it to see those rollers indent into your skin. You always want to be able to see the rollers right on top. And then I kind of swoop over my nose over the top. I might kind of pinch my nose over here. I have some sunspots here too, so I'll just kind of start now. I just kind of start going up and down. always really trying to make sure that I get those spots because this one's always bugging quite a bit there. Go back over my nose. I tend to have a lot of redness around my nose, maybe a little mild rosacea. So I don't use the small tip for my nose. I tend just to use the full face tip. It seems to work just fine. Don't have a ton of spots on my forehead, so I just kind of go over that just to kind of get an even tone overall. Go up over this that way. Just kind of even that out too. So I'm just going to kind of get the hair out of the way, go across my forehead. Don't have a ton of visible spots on my forehead, they don't really bug me too much. But I still have them, so I'm going to go over them. After I finish with my forehead, I'm going to then start touching up just around my cheeks and some of the areas that don't get covered with one pass. So I have a couple spots on this side here that I want to just kind of touch up, go kind of slow. And I just kind of go over them the second time, just to really make sure they're all covered. Because I do have a lot of them. Just going to kind of touch up on this side a little bit more. A lot of times what I like to do is if I went kind of diagonal on this side, then when I touch up I kind of like to change it up a little bit, then I just go over it the opposite direction just to kind of get at the spot from a different angle. I think it helps if you do it that way. So on this side I was going up and down, so if I just kind of try to zap it this way, it just seems like it covers it a little bit better. So this is about what I do. Make my face looks a lot better than when I started, that's for sure. So that's about it. I just kind of, like I said, cover up, and then looks tons better, I think, than when I started. So hopefully this was helpful, and that's all.